honey, I got what you want. Give me all of your love, 'cause it's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe, I can guarantee. Honey, I got what you need. Under the night sky, I want your eyes all on me. Don't tell me lies now, I always get mine. Don't play with me. Do you want it? Can you feel me? No, can you handle it? Right? Do you want it? Hey guys, how you doing today? It's a beautiful day here in the state of Michigan. And today we're going to talk about something kind of important, and that includes celebrating your best and my best. And a while ago, I was sort of in this frame of mind that your best always had to be high performance, delivering results, going over the top, winning big, getting people to cheer on. Yeah, I can't believe you did it. But as I got a little bit older, I realized that sometimes our best is different. And I had this epiphany after reading this one book, and I want to share it with you, called The Four Agreements. I'd love to know if you've heard of this book or if you read it. Now, it's been a couple of years since I read it, but this book actually, it helped me out a lot because I think I was always a little bit of a big dreamer, high achiever. Even when I was 13, I wanted different things. And my mom said, if you want it, go get a job. So I went and I got it. I got a job at 13, flipping through the yellow pages till I found somebody that would hire me. And anyhow, as you get older, you start to realize how life can have these different obstacles and things that will come up, even if you are prepared with education and living a good life. Life throws us all curveballs. And this book particularly helped me with this one part, and this is what I want to share with you right now, which there's four main agreements. The last agreement is always do your best. Always give it your best and see what you can do to make your world a little bit better, your life a little bit better. But the thing that you have to remember is your best is going to change all the time from the moment to the moment. And it'll be different based on you and your life and the things that are going on. So there may be times that you're tired versus how you perform when you're well rested, and then getting into major circumstances that can happen in life. Simply do your best and you'll avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. And this is actually a really incredible thing to learn to embrace in your life and in my life. I know it's helped me tremendously. And particularly when I was a caregiver for three people that were very close to me. And it was hard. It was very difficult. And part of it was because I knew, I could do better if, but this is the thing. It goes back to this idea of you're going to perform differently under different circumstances. And sometimes your best could be doing simple things like accomplishing getting up and running the day because you're sick. You might be battling some sort of autoimmune disease. And if you make it through one of those really bad days, guess what? You're a rock star. You are an absolute rock star. Versus you've got good health coming in. You maybe have minimal stress. This might be a time for you to set your ideal of what is your best version a little bit higher. And I think that this is an important lesson for us to remember as entrepreneurs, because even if we are super good at managing stress and managing our life, if you're a human being, there's going to be times that you experience setbacks. It could be a loved one getting sick, a child, a parent. It could be finding out a house is infested with mold. It could be finding out a spouse was cheating. It could be discovering you owe more taxes. These things can become very stressful, and then we forget on the level of performance that we're going to have is going to be different. So imagine if you have people that are getting ready to run a marathon race, and all of them have on super slick sneakers, kicking out the latest sneaker with their athletic wear. But then you have somebody else who's maybe carrying 100 pounds. Maybe somebody else has something that's slippery underneath their foot. They're going to perform a little bit different than they would if all obstacles and weight barriers were cleared. And you need to remember this for yourself, because even if things are going smooth sailing, there's no stress, there's no worry. That's beautiful. Thumbs up. High five. Live it. Seize it. Linger in it. But I want you to remember this for the days that it gets really hard, because those become the days that you need to remember to high five yourself and to keep going and building that momentum so you can get back into your true version of the best for yourself. And I hope that this message helps somebody in some way, and maybe pass it along, even if it's just the words that you speak to somebody else. Because sometimes what we're putting out there for other people to consume, whether it's our judgmental opinions or our perspective of the world, we have the ability to add goodness and the best version of ourselves to other people. So that's my wish for you on this day. And in the meantime, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Celebrate all of your accomplishments, no matter where you're at in the journey, and just keep doing your best. All right. In the meantime, you guys, be good, be happy, and most definitely be blessed. Bye, guys.